Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the Adams Rite number 4430-09-08IB. This is a sliding door flush lock set with no exterior cylinder from Adams Rite and is very common and typical. This lock is available in several different variants or derivatives to incorporate into different options that you might need to account for in your existing installation or your new installation. And we'll touch on that, those different variants slightly, but let's talk specifically about this lock. First of all, the 4430 means on the exterior trim there is no cylinder. So on the outside all you're presented with is just a plastic escutcheon that you can slide the door open and closed with. The -09 specifically refers to, and we're going to tour these parts as we go through. The -09 specifically means that the lock body you get is going to have these radius ends here and here. That can be ordered as square as well. Now the -08 in the part number specifically refers to how thick of a door this lock will work with, and the 08 value means it will work for doors from 1.75" to 2" thick. Okay, is what that will work. The final piece, almost the final piece, other than the lock body, is the inside trim. Okay, you're going to have a slide knob. That slide knob simply communicates to the cam inside the lock body, allowing you to lock or unlock it. Okay, so as I use my fingers to pinch that tail piece and not allow it to move, as I rotate the knob up and down, you can see how that will camber from what I think is about 22.5 degrees either way to lock and unlock the door, is how that works. Then finally you'll get 4 screws. You're going to get 2 long screws, and that's important for the 08 part of the part number as well, the length of the screws. And not only that, but of course the length of the tail piece. Then two tiny flat undercut head machine screws. That's going to be for holding the lock body on to the edge of the door. Okay. The 4430 or 4431 for that matter means that you're getting plastic trim, which is common, ABS resin plastic. Adams Rite also has a model of this that has die-cast metal faceplates, and that's the 4189 or 4190 series, and they use the same cutout, they use many of the same components, or at least the lock body. They are not compatible with the sliding door pull center to center, because the location from here to here is different on those plastic versus the metal versions. Why am I telling you this? Well, you might have plastic and this might be the 3rd time you're replacing it for whatever reason over 10 years. You might say, give me the metal ones. And I say, okay, do you have any of those D-shaped pull handles on the door? And if you don't, then you can make that complete switch. If you do, you have to buy new pull handles as well. That would be the downside of that. Now, below this video gives all of the guide by which to decipher the part number. It's all listed there. That lock body, what we've really not touched on, this is going to have that hook style bolt that comes up and out. Okay. 3-ply laminated bolts for that. Very nice, good quality item. Excellent quality item. You're going to see locks like this installed everywhere from condo balcony doors, residential sliding doors like a coastal door from the home to the lanai. Boats, of all things, have these locks installed on them. For every 2 that we sell, I think 1's going on a boat. Very common. Now, these part numbers are specifically this lock. No exterior key, radius corner on the lock body, 1.75" to 2" thick. There could be lots of different variants that you might encounter. So how to go about doing that? First of all, there is a link below this video to a document called Instructions. Yes. The instructions on page 2 show a table, or a table by which you can determine all of the different derivative part numbers that are potential with this lock. There is below that link an additional video where I go on and on and on about all the different possibilities of this lock, so you want to refer to that should you need to kind of go backwards and determine what you need, it might be faster just to call and get your order placed. But if you're the type that likes to do investigation, then that video is definitely for you. The name Adams Rite is synonymous with many different things, primarily aluminum storefront hardware, lock sets, narrow style lock sets, electric strikes they're synonymous for, exit devices, and many other specialty items like cylinder operated flush bolts, and of course sliding door locks like this. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full line product catalog and review all things Adams Rite. And if you have more than an occasional need for commercial hardware, you might want to familiarize yourself with that catalog, because sooner or later you'll bump into Adams Rite. And if you're a locksmith, an installer, subcontractor, a door guy, then you're probably quite familiar with Adams Rite. If there's anything that we can do to help on the Adams Rite 4430-0908-IB, and by the way, the IB, all that means is it's individually boxed. When you buy 4 of these, there's going to be 4 of these boxes, IB, individually boxed. Or any other Adams Rite product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.